Good day, everyone. I'm Stephen Beener, here to bring you an exclusive interview with none other than Stephen Beener, creator of Imagine Bravery. And let me just say, I'm a big fan of his work. Stephen, welcome. Thanks, Stephen. It's an honor to be here on this completely real and not at all self-imposed interview. Hey, we aim for authenticity here. So, Imagine Bravery. It's shaping up to be quite the adventure. How's development been treating you this month? I hear you've been playing with fire, literally. How's the lava situation coming along? Well, let's just say the jungle gym is one fiery playground. We've got lava flowing, bubbling, and making the whole place glow like it's about to explode. It reacts nicely to the characters, visually at least. Very cool. But the lava doesn't deal damage yet, right? So it's basically a hot tub with extra flair? Exactly. It's all style, no substance for now. Eventually it'll be a core hazard for Scott to avoid. The whole point is create tension as players navigate platforms and puzzles. The floor is literally lava. Classic childhood nightmare turned video game. Scott's gotta move fast.
That's awesome.
Unzen is another story. He walks across the lava like it's just a day at the park. That's part of what makes each character's gameplay, feel distinct. Very cool. So let's talk powers. Word on the street is you've been working on some pretty cool abilities. Hey, can you give us the scoop? That would be great. Absolutely. We've got 4 powers running smoothly, maybe
Nice.
5. Telekinesis Stairs, shield, super speed, a shrinking ability, and sort of a portal. Each one ties into the theme of courage and imagination. Players unlock them through the bravery meter.
Nice.
It gives Scott some confidence, or as he gains confidence.
Telekinesis Stairs. I assume Scott didn't learn that from IKEA?
No, but he can assemble, his imagination into paths or platforms. It's perfect for puzzles that require climbing or crossing large gaps.
And that shield, it's not just for emotional support, is it?
Unfortunately, no, it's all business. The shield blocks environmental hazards like fire traps, making sure that certain areas remain survivable.
Super speed? Let me guess. Scott's auditioning for the Flash reboot?
Exactly. He uses it to sprint across collapsing platforms or dodge hazards. It really keeps the pace high in some levels. That's what we're going for.
And shrinking. Does it come with a potion? Maybe it says, drink me?
No potions yet, but Scott can shrink to crawl through some tight spaces, which opens up hidden routes and collectible areas. It's been fun designing puzzles that will reward creative thinking with these abilities.
All right, so that's enough about gameplay. Let's get into the juicy story details. Scott's on this wild quest, right? What's the big picture?
Scott's journey centers around uncovering the history of the Guardians. They're these ancient protectors given down by the eruption spirit. Each guardian was connected to a rune stone. We got vision, courage, harmony, wonder, and one more. And these stones are tied to the mountain's life force and imagination itself.
And Unzen, who we've heard about, he's got some serious firepower.
I think they'll be pretty cool. I'm excited for them.
Yup. But he's also got some emotional baggage out. So what's his role?
Unzen's tied to the rune stone of, actually, I'm not going to give that away.
Oh, come on.
But he doesn't know this at first. He was deceived by Malregar, the game's antagonist, into believing that his power was a curse. His arc is about, reclaiming identity and embracing your role.
Awesome. So let's talk about Malregar. What's his villain origin story?
Malregar is a piece of work. He's born of ancient evil and obsessed with control and balance. He discovered the secrets of the eruption spirit, the source of all creative energy, and decided he wanted to enslave it.
Enslave an ancient spirit. Seems ambitious. How'd he pull that off?
All right, without giving too much away, he manipulated Kadros, the Guardian of Courage, by preying on his fears, and Malregar convinced Kadros that the spirit's power was just unchecked and it was going to destroy everything.
Nice.
And in a moment of desperation, Kadros betrays the other Guardians, and he's going to give away Malregar's access, or he's going to give Malregar access to their stronghold.
Oh, wow. That
It'll
sounds
be
awesome.
exciting. Trust me.
That sounds really cool, Steve.
And once inside, Malregar is going to bound the eruption spirit with corrupted magic and use its power to spread his control over the entire mountain. He believes imagination is chaotic and it must be extinguished to maintain order.
Sounds like Malregar needs some serious therapy. And what about Alistair? I've heard of him. Alistair, where does he fit in?
Alistair, he's a guardian apprentice and a guide for Scott and Unzen. He's the voice of reason who helps them navigate their doubts. He represents hope, keeping the team grounded even when the tensions are high.
So he's like the glue that holds everything together, or?
Exactly. He's seen firsthand how Malregar has, he tore the Guardians apart, and he doesn't want that to repeat itself.
So what about that giant jungle gym? I hear it's basically a giant death trap now.
It's getting there. One of the standout puzzles is going to involve these awesome foam rollers, and they're going to crush part of the structure.
Sweet.
And players are going to need to figure out how to navigate that without becoming pancake material.
And the monkey bars, are they finally working?
The monkey bar. Yeah, Scott can swing across them pretty much smoothly now. I've also been tweaking the slide mechanic. It's still a bit buggy, but it's coming along.
I'm guessing it hasn't been all smooth sailing.
Programming bugs, timing issues, just gaps in my own knowledge. They've slowed things down, but when something finally works, like getting the powers to sync with the puzzles, that's very rewarding. It's a rush.
Nice. So what's next on the agenda?
Finalizing the damage mechanics for the lava, polishing level flow, adding more environmental storytelling. It's all about creating a world that's going to feel alive and full of adventure.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Thanks for taking the time to chat with yourself.
Anytime, and thanks for everybody who's watching. Like and subscribe for more devlogs, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out this devlog for Imagine Bravery.